happy hands yet. Yeah, I made you a mod. And I'm not taking it back. Hmm, 5-3. Very fresh for the muck. I mean, at best, this would have given me a gut shot. The only problem with said gut shot is if somebody has a 10, then I'm already out anyways. Now, granted, this would give me a secondary gut shot to the 4, but with so many clubs out there, still kind of useless. That might actually be one of the switches I pulled. It's a delay to the stream, I think. I thoroughly believe I found it. So if you're talking about me, E-Day, yeah, I have like a 70-second delay in the stream. So if somebody were to get smart and start stream sniping me and whatnot, somehow, they wouldn't get far because I'm a good 70 seconds ahead of it. If you're talking about me, I have no idea why they do it, other than just being annoying. And also, probably, so others think you have a better hand than you do. It's possible. Oh, this guy's been betting the entire time. Bunahab. He doesn't raise lightly. Ordinarily, he doesn't raise lightly. But when y'all both have the same jack, it really doesn't matter. All right. Top pair, decent kicker. We're now waiting. 246. You got 2 diamonds right there. Nothing's completed short of like 6-3, which honestly I wouldn't be shocked, but I'm not gonna fold anything just yet. Take that down to 410. There we go. And fold. Always nice to take down the first hand. Always, always nice. I'm relatively sure GZEP had a flush draw. He obviously did not have a king, but maybe an ace with a crap kicker. Ace X of diamonds, probably. But at the same time, if he did have a draw, I gave him a pretty good price to, pay to see another card with only betting half pot. But, that's just how I play. You give me, a 410 price into an 820 pot for a flush, more often than not, I'm looking that up. So maybe he didn't have a flush draw. Maybe he was just trying to draw to an ace or some other high card he may have had, a queen, a jack. So, yeah. Depending on what happens throughout this part right here, I might end up seeing this flop. Yeah, I'm probably going to end up seeing this flop. Or I'm just going to get a walk. That's perfectly fine too. Queen 9. Guess we can take a look at it. 4-5 is better for GZEP's range than anybody else's range. Is it impossible for Backstack to have like 4-5 suited? No. But if I were to be worried about anybody connecting with this particular board, it would be him. Followed by him, he's just c-betting with high cards. Doesn't mean I'm going to call, but see, with him calling, I'm putting him with at least 2 spades. At the very least 2 spades. He's not a stupid player. All right, see, now we're going to see exactly what's going down. Kind of glad I folded to this too, because that queen would have put me in a very weird spot. Because while I have top pair, my kicker ain't the greatest. There's 3 spades out there, and there's actually a possible straight out there, as I've already put out. But like I said, I'm not in it anymore, so I'm good. I'm putting Shaq on a flush. He called the initial bet, and then he re-raises once the flush completes. Very easy to see. What you gonna do, Shaq? All right, I know what I'm doing. Wouldn't be shocked if I got raised. I'm more shocked that I didn't get any action. We're folding that. I promise this is not how tournaments normally start off for me. They do not fold to me. They have no fear towards the Joker. Got Tyson in here too. He's not feeling very well. I've been up. I mean, granted, I took a pretty lengthy nap, but essentially I've been up since 2:30 in the morning, letting him in and out because he's got the shits. And we've already cleaned up poop multiple times. We're not trying to do that again. But if what we're about to do doesn't help, might have to take him to the vet. See what's going on with the tum-tum. 10-8. We're gonna fold that. And looks like I made a pretty good decision to fold that. Now, if it were suited, make no mistake, I probably would have called the first time around. And I probably would have called this time around as well. Because, you know, weakness towards suited connectors. It is what it is. And judging by this flop, I would have been sorely disappointed. Yep, disappointed. I mean, it would have given me an up and down straight draw with that 9 right there, but whew, gonna hop for basically the hit and run. Yeah, yuck, especially when it's all liquid and I'm the one picking it up. I want to talk about having a shitty day. And don't worry, people. I'm getting a haircut. I'm well aware of just how thinning my hair is getting. Well aware of it. Did a YouTube video with one of my buddies out in the garage for doing fitness videos, essentially. So, not just poker stuff, but gym stuff as well. But if this records and I'm able to put it on YouTube the way that I want to, y'all would already know that. I need a bigger camera because I need to start staring into the camera, but I don't look at my webcam nearly as much as I probably should. Sue me. What are we gonna do, creep? Yeah. Yeah. I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna fold. And then cry like a little baby back bitch when the board hits my cards. Oh, we'll never know. Appreciate that. Another playable one. We're gonna call this one. It's suited. Leave me alone. And I have a jack. We're not gonna wait for that. All right. Now, it's not always smart to donk off, but I've been finding that with the way I used to play to where I'm at now, if I just bet out, they're more often than not just gonna fold to me. Who knows? Maybe it's fear. I'm good with that. Yeah, hopefully it does that. Oh, in case you're picking that up, my poker coin that I had made when when me and my soon-to-be wife went to Vegas for the first and only time. Yes, we plan on going, but when I talk about it, sounds like I go there every freaking 2 years or whatever. No, we've only been there once, but we found this coin making place, and we're gonna fold that. First act normally when they raise, it shows strength. Granted, out of your range, I've played against this guy plenty of times. He is more than capable of betting for the sake of betting, but 9-4 diamonds is just not a good hand to challenge that with. Queen 6, pass on that. And see, Creep Villain basically set himself up for that one. When you're one-on-one, a good policy to go by is when you're one-on-one, always raise at least 2 to 2.5x the big blind. Never play for cheap. Specifically in the beginning, because people are going to be playing very aggressively most of the time, and the rebuy is in effect. So they're not going to fold. And in fact, they're probably going to raise you up off of your hand because you're playing too damn tight. But so it's on ace 10. Nah, you're putting a little extra there, buddy. There's my 10. Straight in. Do that. We're going to fold it this time because he played it exactly like a flush draw, and I'm gonna give him credit for that. Playing a little bit tighter than what I like to, but there we go. We got it back. All right, he raised 3x. I would attempt a raise here, but why do that when I got him right there? Look at that, no spades, but we do have a gut shot. We are not going all in with it though. Good play, good play. It's just one of those hands, you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. Because those are spots that can be very beneficial this early in the tournament. Very beneficial. course I would catch a very weak flush. Why would I not? Or fold. Whole lots of nothing with this one. Yeah, that deuce, I don't think it really helped anybody. We might be just looking at possible queen, and I mean that four completes a straight, but I think it's mainly a queen here. Wish somebody would call because I think I was dead on that. Oh, look at that fold. Yeah. Played roughly about 26% of hands. That's a healthy number. Yeah. Very crappy flop. That type of raise, he's representing either two pair, minimum two pair, and an already made straight. Of course, why would I be right? All right, with it being break time, I'll be right back. I gotta feed Dum Dum. boy. We're gonna check this first. Call. Huh. Well, that blows. I was kind of hoping that he was bluffing at it, but he caught me. You can have it. Fold. Worst things have happened. There's my 6. %. I think that's good enough. Where's my phone? Will be going nothing fights. Manage your channel directly from your phone. Yeah. All this checking makes me kind of feel like I could have easily won this. Yep. Jack 10. My guilty pleasure hand. No. Alright, we have a gut shot. Try to represent the queen because I would much rather win it now than have to hit my 9. There we go. Hey, look, said queen. Alright, we're going to call this. We're probably going to check fold this. There's not a whole lot we can represent with this because his range is going to be much wider and much more capable of hitting this. Ooh. Come on, re-raise it, C-dub. Alright, we like that, Jack. Sucker! Ugh. We have Jack 3, and other terms, we had a whole lot of nothing. King 4, also known as Garbage. Spoiler alert, the ladies won. Ooh, an all in? Did somebody really limp with 7 deuce? No, you just have a bunch of pairs. Miles off of Molly. The dude is dangerous. 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 Wasn't paying attention to that. I'm glad he folded though. All right, this is actually a pretty good flop for us to continue because any 5 gives us a straight, any heart gives us a flush. What I need to start doing though is start working some limps in too. Because right now I'm incredibly aggro because I don't think I've limped once. But we are going to call him. In fact, we might ISO him. That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to ISO him. Or not. 3! Oh, I'm an idiot. Don't worry, we're going to re-enter. No, already unlocked. But we are not rebuying again. Come on. Thank you. Douche. Deposit. Boom. Boom. And boom. Yeah, that went kind of poorly. But, you know, I'm not often gonna come across hands like that. Normally they're gonna re-raise. He just so happened to get tricky with it. All right. And we're folding. And see, like I said yesterday, Erica, Coach Skelly, dangerous. That's why I have him as red. He's tight. You don't get out of line too often. See, the difference between him and him is I personally view V1 as a better overall player than what Coach Skelly is. Because he, how do I put this without making it sound stupid? He has a wide range while playing it smart. It's the best way I can put it. All right, we have a raise to 280. We have pocket jacks. That will not stand. And ooh, that, however, that's a red flag. Now we're not going to fold pocket jacks, but when you have a bet, ooh, check. Ah, god damn it. He's only representing one hand. That's a fold. We lost the minimum with that. Yeah, we lost the minimum. He was representing ace king. Like that raise screams ace king. And then when you get a king on the board and no jack, the only thing, well, maybe not ace king. Maybe not. I'm not entirely sure. But if I were a betting man and just putting two cards together on what Cookie Man had, I'm thinking ace king. And if that's not what he had, good play by you, sir. That's all I got to say about that. You can have that one V1. I have no intentions of trying to abuse my button with this hand. Pair of sixes. Even though if I had a better kicker, that six wouldn't be too bad. It'd be well disguised. And he's repping an overpair. Easy. And he's basically daring these people. You got a flush draw. Ouch. Pocket fives. Another great disguised hand. Hey, pocket fours. Yeah, we're not. Hey, E-Day, you think we can keep our streak alive with low pocket pairs actually hitting the board? Think that's possible? Because we're going to need it. And it's dead. Now, luckily enough, I don't think Jack 8 is calling a whole lot here. But regardless, we're going to check. And we called our goddamn 4. Oh. No, sir. Absolutely not. Now, we could easily be going against a straight right here. I mean, is it possible? Yes, but I kind of doubt it. I would much be more keen to think I'm going against a couple flush draws or nothing. It's always nice. Always, always nice. All right, we're gonna mix in a limp range here. Oh, I love this delay in the stream because I'm already on to the next hand and your responses are priceless. All right, we got a gut shot here, and he's overbetting. I'm not. I'm not chasing a straight with an overbet. All right, pocket eights. Sharkins back. He's back from outer space. Let's try for another set. Do it. Do it now. Okay. I mean, we have a gut shot. It's not that great of a gut shot. And really, even getting an 8 is a little ugly. Let's see if I can represent an ace. He's thinking. There we go. And we're going to fold that. We're not going to mess with Sharkins just yet. Ugh. Oh, and E-Day. There's a tournament on Saturday. There's a tournament on Saturday that's a 50,000 guarantee that starts at 6 o'clock. My time, not your time. All right, well, there's my 8. Yeah. All right, Jack 4 suited. We're going to fold. It's probably going to irritate me. All right, there's my 4. Runner capabilities of a straight, but, my philosophy that I've kind of built in my experience with this particular poker site is chasing straights suck. We're gonna put that into our raising. What you gonna do, Sharkins? Do that. Depending on his raise, if he does raise. Alright. He's given me much more respect than what I'm used to him giving me. Because, like I said, doot 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 doot. Folding. Goddamn, 10 times big blind. Don't want to see the flop much. That tells me pocket deuces or pocket aces. The fact that you're willing to just flat call that, I'm not going to put you on pocket aces. I might put you on jacks or queens. Odds of, coming from somebody who's gotten trips multiple times. Really? Nines? Jesus. Ugh. Alright, we are folding that. Yeah. King 5, not a whole lot. Ouch. Annoying. Alright. We're just going to see this one. We're not going to wait. Alright, we have a gut shot. A 6 would do it. Worked out. We chopped it, right? Yep, chopped it. That'll do. I'm gonna fold that. Yeah, good fold. All right, ace 10. This is coming in for a raise. Yeah, it's obvious that we didn't hit, so we kind of played our cards face up the moment we checked the turn card. But that is the price of playing that board. Where was that when I needed it? No, we're not going to do that. We're going to start folding, get our credibility back up. Because right now, we're exhibiting symptoms of calling stationism. And while it has its benefits, rarely do those people ever win. Because they come across the wrong one. Stay comfortable, buddy. That's why I got my blanket in here. You and all the other boys, Duke and Blue, love that blanket. Because it's soaked in my smell. Or deuce. What? Fold. All these min raises. Like you're asking for trouble. Butter enjoyed himself yesterday. Didn't show up. Excuse me. A whole lot of nothing on this one. Queen 8. Yeah, this guy really doesn't trust me. Which means he's going to be calling me down hard. And then there's this douche. We're gonna fold. Folding. I'm not sure about that last hand. Part of me kind of feels like I should have called, but I would have been asking for a very specific flop, and in my experience, very seldom do you get exactly the right cards that you need to win, because there's nothing saying that he don't got ace king of spades. I don't got the spades locked up. There's nothing saying that this particular flop wouldn't have shown up either, but yeah, I'm just not entirely sure if I played that last one correctly. I kind of feel like I should have at least seen the flop. Queen 10. The hand that would have won its last hand. Alright, he's min raising. Hardly seems like a position of strength. But at the same time, I'm not sure I want to raise it either. And with the amount of just flat calls, 150 for the opportunity of winning the pot, priceless. And we're not waiting, and we're not folding either, because flush draws could easily just go in on this. And I block combinations of other tens, so I'm literally going against a flush draw, I feel like. There you go. See, if I wanted to be greedy, I would have checked that. And then when somebody tried betting into it, re-raise. The problem with that is you give them a reason to call your raise, and you give them the opportunity to beat you. At this particular point, it's better to just get the chips when you're multi-personed in the pot. One-on-one, you're only going against one person, that's one thing. But when you're going against an entire group, take it while you have it. Because there are way too many draws, way too many possibilities to be making decisions against. Let's see, we're not in this one, but we have the 6. But we don't have any clubs this time around. So let's just say, for argument's sake, I checked it checked around, and then another club came out. So there are 2 clubs on the previous hand as well. Nobody with a club, a high club, is going to fold. And then if they miss, they can still represent a flush. And that puts me, with only a pair of 10s, previous hand, in a hell of a spot. Because I could still very well have the best hand, but I'm basically only catching a bluff. That's it. 4, 5. Nice hand, Glory Days. Willow, that was quite ballsy, because here's the issue with that particular play that I see. With as much chips as Glory Days put into the pot, that should have been a pretty good indicator that Glory Days was not going to fold. So either you have a nutted hand or you check and you fold, because Glory Days, with the amount of chips that he or she put in, not going anywhere. Not with that top pair. Now, granted, that top pair, while I'm streaming, I can't look at it, but I think it was only top pair with a 9 kicker. I could be wrong. Could have been 2 pair, but not entirely sure. And I'm not sure I can go back on this either. That would be amazing. On this, up and down straight draw with flush possibilities, but the 5 is a nothing card. And this guy's already demonstrating that he is more than willing to go the distance. Would have caught my straight, but I think he already has the flush. I'm glad I'm not in this one. Oh. I mean, he was demonstrating very well. This just goes to show just how, how well I read into things. Because I think if I'm in that particular predicament, I'm not entirely sure I'm able to call when I actually had the straight. This guy only had 2 pair, ace 3. But I think you kind of earned that purple stripe. Be priceless if somebody had a 7. Real priceless. And the jack wins. Folding that. Oh. 6-4 would have made it. Undoubtedly would have won. Queen 6. See, the problem with those type of hands is that you'd actually have to make it all the way to the end. And like I've said, chasing straights sucks, because they don't hit nearly enough for them to be profitable. And see, I would have been put in a precarious predicament here because I have the Queen of Hearts, but unless the King of Hearts comes down, I don't know even if I have the best heart flush. And then, even worse, let's just say somebody limped with ace 3. I don't block anything. See, Willow, he played that incredibly fucking hard. Incredibly hard. 37 minutes till late registration ends. And we're still middling right here. We do need to start making moves, but we need the right hands. And I have proven that the hands that I have essentially folded have been right folds. Essentially. Now, some of them got there on the river, but given the bets, I would have never made it there. This hand, arguments could be made, especially if a jack comes out, because 5, I would have called for the opportunity of another 5, but then I would have missed. So any king, any queen, I blocked jack 10. I'm going to try something here. All right. It was ballsy, but it needed to be done. It's basically punishing the limps. Very limp heavy table. Still limp heavy. But this time around, we're going to do our own limp. All right. Start off with a half. Every flush draw is going to call. That's virtually guaranteed. So we're going to keep the heat on. All right, flushes miss. There we go. And we're folding. It's a good thing I decided to limp with that, because my first instinct was to fold, but, you know, A, folding is boring. Trademark, Rampage, not mine, but he is incredibly accurate with that. Folding is boring. This just so happens to hit YouTube. Rampage Poker. He's a very good cash game poker player. I have nothing on that dude. Absolutely. But he is correct in saying folding is boring. Especially when you're getting a discount, like in the small blind. All right. King 9. What are we going to do here? I think now if he shoves, we obviously fold, but we're in position. Last act. We haven't played very many hands. We can easily represent this ace. That's exactly what we do, and we get away with it. Now we have a preemie hand. We're not going to let that get away. We're going to raise that. Ooh. Ooh. We're going to call. And then evaluate the flop. Because it's a good re-raise hand. It's not a 5-betting hand. What you going to do, Willow? Yeesh. See, we caught absolutely nothing with this. We have no idea what he has. We're going to fold. I feel like we lost the minimum on that one. Came this close to running into it. We're raising that. If he shoves, we call. If he shoves, we call. We can find a fold with Willow. That's about it. All right, we have top pair, top kicker. What you gonna do, Willow? I know what I'm doing. I'm taking this down when I still can. I'm not gonna worry about two pair. I'm not gonna worry about nothing on this. I call. See, he was trying to represent that 5. And was I scared of it? Absolutely. But not everything is face value. That's one thing that I've learned from watching other streamers on, streamers who put their videos on YouTube. So I know it's possible. But he was calling me incredibly light. 10-3. So he deserved to lose. That's a fold. See how we're doing here. Well, being in 4th place, I'm not that far from 2nd and 3rd. 1st place is a little bit of a jump, but considering the jump we've made, nobody should what? Nobody should ever fold. Look at that flop. Wow. Kind of playing that a little wild, aren't you? Queen 10 suited. He's basically telling me he's a suck out artist. It's basically what that chat put in there. And that's a fold. Come on, Scruff. Don't fold. See that flop. Hypocrite. I'm glad I'm not at that table anymore. Nobody should ever fold. Shut up. How many final tables have you been to? How many cashes have you done? There's always an opportunity to fold. Yeah. Is there, times when you would have sucked out if you would have, called? Yeah, sure. That's the game of poker. But to simply call for the sake of calling because you never know. I'll tell you what, you do know, more often than not, you're going to go broke. Position matters. Ranges matter. And certain poker pros love having people like him scruff at their table. Because, yeah, he might suck out against them once, twice, 3, 4, 5 times, but they got a deep enough, how you would say, bankroll to where they'll continue to rebuy, and sooner or later they'll get all of their money back and then some. So his thought process is flawed. Somebody with a deuce, please. Wow, you both had the same hand. All right, we're gonna raise that up. Of course, would run into that. And we have a call. What you gonna do, Miles? I'm gonna act like I'm gonna be that annoying guy and act like this is a really hard fold and it's really not. But something tells me it's gonna catch, but I'm not gonna do that. The fuck? Okay, good. Good. 9-7. Wow. Misclick? I bet it was. Wow. All right, we're on break, which means I'm on break. So I'll be back. We are gonna be back. But good catch. Jack deuce. Hot. Hot. Well, whoever has a 5 is going to be super happy. Or not. 10-8. Leaning closer and closer to seeing a flop. Yeah, we're going to see a flop with this. Good flop for us, but we're going to check to him. And we missed. So, minimum loss there. Yeah, minimum loss there. Started off pretty nicely, but no coconuts. Alright, just between me and him. Deuce 4, that's going to be a fold. Not going to go against Coach Skelly. I don't regret doing the 10A against Glove. I don't. Because the flop came out nicely. But miles off of Molly. Woo! He's going for the jugular. See what he's doing? He's playing his hand value. Because he knows that 3x really doesn't mean anything in this game. 3x means nothing. It has no representation of how good somebody's hand is. You either have a good hand after the flop or not. Ace 5. How many blinds is that for him? 13 big blinds. All right, we're going to 2.5 this. Ace 9. Do that again. If perception shows, we have to call. Nice hand. I hate flips. I absolutely hate flips. But that's a flip that had to be done. Because his shoving range, for as low as he was, he could have easily had a7, a6, a suited, a pocket pair that I'm, flipping against or whatever. Like, I absolutely hate flips, but that's annoying as hell. And an instant call against Cax. Something tells me he's going to try to. Ooh, this got dangerous. It's got real dangerous, actually. Did I dodge a bullet here? I think I might have dodged a bullet. Straight still beat me. Flushes obviously beat me. I'm not entirely sure Miles Off of Molly has a flush. But it is a legit possibility. But I think he's also going off of Glove doesn't have a flush either. It's really hard to make those type of calls without having a nutted hand. I think I might have dodged a bullet there. Don't worry. Daddy's going to get you some more toys because your puppy toys are obviously too damn small. Smell your ass, Toots. Whew. God damn, Tyson. I certainly hope you're not shitting on my blanket. Check. Alright, we're going to fold that. King's pretty straightforward in his particular range. Depending on what happens. Well, that's easy. We're folding. Because if it folded all the way to me, I was going to try to steal it from LeBeau. But grind mode, yes, I have him colored as purple because his range is crazy. He's not very I can't think of the damn word I'm looking for. He's not very leveled. That's not the term, but he's not very leveled. He can literally have any two doing whatever he does. 8. What are you doing? King Queen? Literally had nothing. Oh my god. Dude, pre-flop. You go all in. Dumbass. Fold. Hey, look. Is that two pair? Yeah, that's 2 pair. And I have the Jack of Hearts. How amazing is that? We got a registration yet? Well, obviously you're not. CAC's literally just rebought. Alright, on this particular board I would have re-raised. Because I know I'm running against hearts. I'm not incredibly, how you would say, confident with said hearts. But I think even here this would have been a call. 2 pair is just too damn strong not to see a river card. Strategic what? This is a really hard position. I think Perception played that about as perfectly as he possibly could. Definitely think he had the flush. And I'm not entirely sure even with 2 pair I would have been able to call. Alright, we're going to try for a steal here. Hooray, it worked! I mean, it's only strategic when it hits enough. It don't hit nearly enough. We're going to call that. It's easily a block bet. I don't think Miles has a flush. I think he's mainly just using his chips as, leverage. I would not be shocked if he had a 2 pair though. Or a straight. Nice hand, Miles. Super good. Can't talk shit on him. He is super good. Hey, look, another 2 pair, but 6-4 gets there. I really don't think 6-4 would play here. I mean, unless it was suited, but even then, highly doubt it. Now, any 4, ace-4 would have been a good hand to limp with, especially if it were suited. Hmm. 6-7. Not in Miles's big blind. Anybody else's big blind, I would try to steal. But with the sheer amount of chips he has, his calling range is so wide that I would have to hit a perfect flop for this particular hand for it to be profitable. because he catches anything, he's not folding. Not to me. And even then, if I did try, it would have been wasted against gloves. Small blind, however, we will attempt it because it's not a bad hand. 9-10 of hearts is not a bad hand. Now we just got to make it past him. All right, top pair. Yeah, we're not playing with you, bud. Didn't think so, Cax. Didn't think so. I'm going to put him under the wild thing because I'm not going to be mean and make a label for idiot. Cax is playing like an idiot. So I'm just going to paint him as purple, wild, That's just how I see it. Glory days. How many big blinds is that? 12 big blinds? Ooh. And drawing dead. Nice hand, LeBeau. Yeah, LeBeau is not stupid. He's not a stupid player. All right, 7-3. That's a fold. You text me again. All right, Ace-9. Gonna raise that up. All right, we have an ace. I'm gonna bet hard into this one. Yep. King-7. Again, I'm not gonna try to steal from Miles's big blind because, like I said, his calling range is gonna be super wide. And, grind mode, I'm not trying to decipher what he's choosing to go all in with. I'm not trying to do that at all. And besides that, you also have to take into consideration that he's shoving into him. He's shoving into Miles. So that takes some real gumption, wild gumption, to be willing to get snapped off by the big stack. And the big stack has to think about that. You okay, Tyson? You okay? 10-3, a crap hand. Hey, Cax is all in. I didn't even catch it. But I wouldn't be shocked if he sucks out. Would not be shocked whatsoever. He almost did. Woo, he almost did. All right. See, had he not done that, I would have been a little bit, tempted to call that. But with him raising pre, I think that lands more on him than it lands on me. So just being a douche, I see. I'm going to let him walk on this one. When he was short stacked and I could, bully him a little bit, that's different. He's not short stacked anymore. So I kind of have to respect it just slightly more than I was. Gloves, he's only got 5 big blinds, which means his shove is going to be way wide if he were to shove. All right, I'm going to call this in position because he could easily just be raising to get this guy's chips. Call, evaluate. If he checks, we're going to take a shot at him. He never needs to know that we bluffed him. He never needs to know. Because it had to be 3/4 spot. Half pot, that's very sus. Oh, there's my 7. There's my 3. Ha! I would have won. If I wanted to be that guy, I would have won. All right, how are we doing? All right, late registration is done, and 15 places are paid. All right, let's keep ourselves snug in the way that we're doing business, which means we're going to fold this one. Okay, 6-8. We're going to put this in our limping range. We haven't been limping very often. Ten big blinds. That's right outside my area. Wait a little bit. And we'll fold. Make them sweat it a little bit. I don't hear nothing about it. They do it to me all the time. In the big tournaments. I wouldn't necessarily call this a big tournament, but glory days. Deuce 8. Would be a hell of a time to steal. Yeah, we're gonna show this one. We're gonna limp and attempt to see a C1 for this price. It's a pretty good one. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bet half pot, and if Glory Days shoves, we're calling. But luckily enough, didn't have to do that. Now this is going to be an ISO. Has to be an ISO. All right, we're dodging a 9. All right. Hooray for more chips. Mr. Link, I'm not shocked that you're in the predicament that you're in. Hence the reason why you're in the purple. He's more of a suck out artist than anything else, in my estimation. A 7 would be amazing right here. 7-9, even better. Bye, Mr. Link. You won't be missed. Folding that. Alright. We got 26 people left. And like I said, 15 people get paid. So as of right now, we're doing quite well. But first place, we got 28,000 in chips and we're in third. First place got 79,000. We are not in a very good place right now. I mean, tournament wise. Well, that's a lie. Being in third place is great. But when you have somebody who's got roughly just the amount of chips that second and third place has just alone, that's where shit gets tricky. Trying to navigate, hit hard. This would have been an interesting one for me because guaranteed one of them has an ace. And if I were in this hand, I'd be forced to at least see one more. Yes, chasing straights suck, but when you see just one more, it's kind of how the game is played. Yeah, limp. Really wish I had a much stronger hand than what I do. I'm in a bad position. It's better to just check. Check. Basically, it's a check fold because we have nothing to offer this one short of, going runner. If it checks through, however, not going to be too keen on giving anybody credit for a queen. So we'll take a stab. And that's the only stab we're taking. God, I wish that 6 were a 9. Check. Yep, folding. Make it look like it's a hard decision. Because, snap folding smells distinctly like, oh, this mofo just tried stealing. I'm going to call him more. In all actuality, I really don't want to be called all that much. I like my image as is. But Bigley, he is a tricky player, but I got him in the red for a reason. Ooh, full ding. Putting in 27 big blinds, that's an easy ace-king minimum. Easy. Queen jack. We're gonna do that. Re-raised. I'm gonna call in position and see what happens. It's not terrible, depending on what his bet is. All right. Maybe he's afraid of the 10. Thing is, he's not folding, so we're gonna check. Damn. Yeah. It was close. Super close. But he was not going to fold his hand. He was going to go down swinging with that hand. So we needed an 8 or a king or bust. Queens versus ace king. Ooh, for the resuck. That seems to happen a lot. You know what, Bigley? Maybe you should shut up. Stop pouring salt in those wounds. All right. And folding. I mean, if I had the chip stack that I had, I could probably talk myself into a call. Well, that's a lie. Got too many people after me, so even then, it's still a fold. Like, if the ISO happens, yeah. Ooh, nice hit. Very nice hit. We're gonna attempt a steal here. Big Q. If he goes all in, I kind of have to fold. Same thing goes for Glory Days. Bigly Oof, I'm not shocked, but you know, that hand I probably could have played a little bit better. Come to think about it, I should have checked. Nice hand out. Ranges. Nice hand. Would not be shocked if Creep Villain was very much tilted after that beat. You gonna let me walk? Of course not. We're gonna fold. 7-4. Really comes down to the action in this area. Because while we're not going to call a raise from them, when it's just me and him, I don't know Dunkel. I don't know his play. So we might try something with him. But if out of your range, just flatting here, it doesn't show strength. That does. Wait. Nice job out of your range. Dearly noted. We're going to fold this. Get some of our image back. This is not a call, OMGs. You either fold or you go all in. See how this plays out. Luck. Extremely lucky. Like with Ace Jack, it's a pretty easy shove. Eleven big blinds. Sweetness. We're gonna fold that because 3-6. That's why. Yeah, 6 comes out. Of course it does. Hey, we're not. Hey, it's dead now. we are gonna attempt this one. Always nice when plans come together. Alright, we're gonna play with our limping range a little bit. Hopefully Glory Days doesn't wake up with an actual hand. Okay. Nice. Alright, we're gonna fold this one. We're not doing terrible. Not at all. 30 big blinds. Keeping steady. We still need... I'm incredibly bad with math. 8 people to take a hike before we get paid. Oh, that sucks. Ooh, doggy. So, with this hand, we are calling all ins from these 3, no matter what. In fact, we're going to raise. Call. Hey, I picked it up for a reason. Alright, we're folding. Yep, he hit the flush. Nice call, Bigly. It's kind of out there. Lay down. Yeah, we're kind of forced to call you. Check. Fold. Nice hand. Pocket jacks. We're either winning this hand or we're going home. Figuratively, we're already home. Pocket sixes. Unfortunately, this is very close. We're going to fold this one because I'm not going to feel good. All right, let's see how this one rolls out. I want to definitely see 06, no 6, 06. Those are the type of folds. All right, 2.5. He actually called that one. All right. Well, We're going to represent. He called. Suck my ass. All right, limping. All right, we have a pair of fives. All right, that's not something to raise yet. All right, we have a flush draw and an up and down straight draw. Not worth raising just yet. And we have a flush. Thank you very much. We're going to limp again. All right, he's willing to call that, so we're going to get out of his way. God damn. Ace deuce. Never loses. I know it's deuces never loses, but. Alright, we have a pair of eights. We're going to check, call. Yeah. Not willing to call this one all the way down. Ace five. I'm going to fold this. Playing this hand out of position is very tricky. If the button were on me, I'd be more likely to call. No promises, though. See, we hit our five, but any random eight, any two clubs, there's no way we're going to get a fold out of anybody. Plus, we don't have the ace of clubs, we have the ace of diamonds. Plus, like I said, decisions are really hard at this particular point. Professionals are great at these, decision-making, points and whatnot. I try to keep my decisions as easy as possible. Queen three, easy, easy. Because getting him to fold, probably easy. Coach Skelly being low, short stacked. I don't want to have to call his all in. I just don't. Because then that shows everybody what I've been raising with. You got to think of this stuff strategically because your image at the table is everything. And we're on the bubble. One more person gets knocked out, we make money. And since we had to rebuy, between 13th and 10th, we'd basically be coming up even, making $1.35, but we'll basically just call that even. Miles off Amali. See, it always seems to be the same people. Miles off Amali always makes it to right within the final table. Same thing goes for Shaq, Coach Skelly, even though he's short stacked right now, he always kind of just makes it there. Bunahab, he's 50-50. Stick and stash, again, 50-50. It's a lot of getting lucky. Now, poker is exactly that. There is no such thing as all skill and no luck. Because as Phil Hellmuth has said, if it wasn't for luck, I'd win every time. You kind of have to believe him. But in the same breath, like, there's plenty of footage of Daniel Negreanu just taking him to town. Favorite player, by the way, Daniel Negreanu. Favorite player. I doubt he'll ever see this, but he's the one that got me into poker. Dang, come on. Bow, bow down. Bow, 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 down. Doo, doo, doo. There we go. Ace 10. Now, with this particular hand, we're going to raise. And we're calling Coach Skelly. Well, he insta-folded. McCleskey, he's probably going to call. We're going to represent that queen. And right back to, whoa, never mind. We're going to fold this one. There's no need for us to be playing too recklessly here. Coach Skelly, what you going to do? Probably fold. Seeing as he's the one that is probably the shortest stack. Oh, he went all in. Miles. Come on. There we go. Come on, 5 or 4. 5. Now we're in the money. And now we're on break. So, like I said before, we're on break, which means I'm on break. A little late, but all right, this is more in Stick and Stash's range than it is mine. Hence the shove. It's a fold. Has to be a fold. Tyson, lay down. All right, we're gonna limp with the pocket sixes, and we're gonna call Bunahab if he decides to shove. Tyson, I'm not gonna tell you again. Lay down. Oh, there's his 8. 9. Bang. That was luck. I don't like depending on luck, but that was so luck. All right. We would have had an up and down straight draw. Ace King loves this flop. Well, 3 of spades, but ooh, ooh, nasty, Miles, nasty. All right, we're folding this because obviously Queen 4. I guess he didn't have Ace Queen suited. Ace Queen suited. Hi,
this is Bridgewater HR. Attention C1Y. There has been an update in your schedule. LDT is extending their downtime. Report to work on Monday, September 27th, 2021. Repeat, report to work on Monday, September 27th, 2000.
Yep. All right, we are gonna limp because one of the short stacks limped. Yeah, we're gonna fold that. Not so much because of McCleskey, but because Miles is very much aware of his limping, range as well. So he could have easily limped King Queen, King Jack, and just been baiting McCleskey just as easily. So gotta always be aware of the players that you know are solid. And like I said, blue to me means solid. This is less wild and more an aggressive. He's aggressive. We're gonna fold that because if he shoves, I'm not gonna want to call. Right there. Here I am thinking about Stick and Stash, and OMG is OMGing. So what's we gonna do? Because one of these guys got a call. Or ISO. Ooh. Only one with a club. Kings take it. Very nice. And he lost next to nothing for that. So nice. Very nicely done. All right, he's limping. We'll check it. All right. Check. Gut shots are just no good here. If it were open-ended, more than happy to test my luck. But it's not open-ended. Chasing a 7 and a 7 only, it does not work out very well. Yep, we're folding. Good luck, Miles. King Jack. Well, that sucks. Not entirely sure that was the greatest play by him, but I mean, I understand it. But King Jack really is not a good call. Let's see if we can steal one. All right, we're gonna slow our roll with ace 3. It's a good fold. All right, where are we at right now? If we were to get knocked out right now, we'd be breaking even. We're basically waiting for final table stuff. Ace 9? That is a wild raise. Super wild. Yeah, we're checking this back because we don't have a club. Apparently he don't have a club either. All right, folding. All right, somebody have a hand that can win. Not necessarily sure that's the smartest way of going about it. Come on. Damn. We're going to call. Okay. This is probably going to be a check. What you going to do, Miles? Okay. We're going to put in an attempt on this one. All right. We're going to fold this one. Because Dunkel, he's going to have a very wide pushing range, and 6'3" would just kill my image if I were to call. So we're not going to do that. Oof. How many? That's 24 big blinds. That's a lot. We're folding. Ace 8. Nice. 8-6. It's either a fold and we're gonna play with our limping range. And we hit the flush. If he has a diamond, he's pretty much gonna call. Never mind. And we're folding that. You still with me, E-Day? Or am I just background noise for you? Yeah, we're folding this one. 6-7. I'm gonna fold that. Yep, folding. Let Miles deal with this one. Yeesh. Duke, go lay down. Pocket kings. We're not going to give you a good price. We're going to play with our limping range. We're aiming at stick and stash, make no mistake. Of course, Miles simply must. Didn't think. Damn, I would have won that. All right, we're going to call this one. Now, if Dunkel, I was going to say, if Dunkel, the check to the aggressor, king is definitely in his range. We have no diamonds here, no real draws here. So, this is an unfortunate fold. Preserving chip stack. That's the only reason. Preserving the chip stack. I'm going to fold this. If Dunkel's smart, he'll make a move. Where are we at right now? Yep. Nice hand. Told you. Alright. This is not a calling hand. McCleskey, he's going to have to make a move. Unfortunately, his entire shoving range completely outmatches mine, so it's going to let me see a flop. That's always nice. Fold. A7. Thing is, two pair. We're going to play tricky with this one. Damn. When you hit the board just way too damn hard, it's really hard for him to have anything when I have it so locked up. Come on. Nice. We're gonna 3,500. All right, we have an overpair. If it was just between me and McCleskey, unfortunately, luck is a very real bitch. Yeah, woo. Nice catch. Check. Come on. Alright. We're going hand for hand. I'm not sure if you guys saw that. Hell, you probably saw it. Hand for hand until we get to a final table. We're in third place. Oh, dash that. We're in fifth place. Fourth place now. And we're not too far from anybody. We're going to fold this, preserving chip stack. Not sure how much I agree with this right here. We're going to try to steal one. Steal accomplished. Always nice. Six, three, absolutely not. Who's the short stack we're waiting on? I mean, McCleskey on our table, of course. But Boodles on the other table and Perception. Basically, all the short stacks are on the other table. All the short stacks with the exception of McCleskey. All right, we're going to check this. All right. Check. Too many diamonds. Check. Fold. Hell no. Too many diamonds. We're going to actually call this one. Bye. Folding, because there's no way in hell I can do that. There's just no way. King, queen. That was a good squeeze. No. No 10. Damn it! And just like that, OMG is gotta be the chip leader. He is. Yeah. I can't even say that that's inaccurate. It's true. Very solid, sir. Very, very solid. McCluskey is just a dick. Alright. That's the last time. Oh, shit! How do we win that? $20, please. Of course. We're gonna fold this. Fold. Damn, I would have won that. Nice hand. Nice hand. Nice hand. All right, we're at the final table. Sorry for the lack of speaking, but we here now. If Boodles goes all in, we call. We're gonna check call. I'd be fine with an ace of diamonds here on the turn. Call. All right. Yikes. Did I just get caught? think I did. Or fold that. I should have checked it. That's what I should have done. Mistake. That will be corrected for next time. Fold. $16 big blinds. Not the greatest. Oh, look at that. Scruff ain't at the final table. Shuck. Yeah, this one really had nothing for me short of a fucking 4. Alright, pair of 5. So what? Putting them to the test. Ace-6 of diamonds. For punishing the limps. Everybody, they're not that far ahead of me, so I really don't think that they're gonna want to put in most of their stack on a chance at a hand. So shoving was probably the best choice I had there. Pre-flop. After the flop, it would have been just terrible because, draws and stuff like that. Pocket deuces, however, we're not going to raise. We're going to just flat call here. So if we hit, we have a good chance of getting some chips in. Come on. Damn it. Nice hand. Folding this. Right, back to 16 big blinds. Really not trying to be the first guy out. Six four gets there. I really don't think. Maybe two pair. That's a fold. That's another fold. I mean, sooner or later, we're going to have to start thinking about attempting a steal. Blind levels have changed. Jack 8. I'm going to try one here. Well, that grossly backfired. Grossly. Fold. Yeah. Now we're at 10 big blinds. OMG. Killing it. Can't hate the way that he's handling the table. That's kind of the big stack's job. Big stack bully. 6-5. Tempting. If I had OMGs or perceptions, or even G-Seps, I would attempt that. Come on, somebody have a hand. Come on. Bless me. Come on. I hope you have a good hand, Shaq. Come on. That's right. Get out. All right, where are we at now? $79. I am not aiming for the low prizes. Yeah. Can you let me see it for cheap there, OMG? Wow. Talk about a shitty flop. Check. Boys, go lay down! Check. Wow, I won. I'm shook. Sorry you had to hear that, E-Day. Ordinarily, I would have muted the stream, but I forgot. A6. Obviously, we're calling him. No, we don't have a heart. Fold. We would have lost. Nice hand. Fold. Where are we at now? Hey, we've made 124 bucks, which is always nice. Now we are the short stack. Yeah. Which means, as much as we hate flips, we're going to have to face some flips. Which means this is going to have to be a flip, I think. Hey, thanks for the walk. Always appreciated. We fold. This is a folding hand too. I mean, we definitely have to pick our spots. It's just, here's my main issue. I'm putting myself in OMG's, Perceptions, Shaq's position. If I go all in, especially OMG, he's got enough chips to where he'll call and still be the chip leader. Perception, Shaq, same general concept. So when it comes right down to it, shoving into all three of them at the same time is just too big of a flip. Too big of a flip. This, however, come on, Perception. All right. There's enough out there. Not always smart playing that hand, aces, the way that I did, but I know if I would have shoved, I would have gotten no callers and I would have gotten the minimum. Oh, shit. Unfortunately, as nice as my hand looks, I'm not seeing how I can possibly call this. I might have to, though. Yeah, I might have to. Got it. Woo! All right, we're folding that. All right, where are we up to? 168. We have more than made back our money. Always nice. Yeah. We're going to fold this only because I don't want to be in the middle of these stacks. All right, we're going to call this one in position. And we're going to fold this in position too. That is just way too weighted towards perception and shack. But that's right. Woo! Holy cannolis. That was a hand. But we are on break, which means I'm on break. So, whew, god damn. You okay, little buddy? Oh, that's right. Mute. I'm trying to speak. Yep, at this particular point, Tyson, go lay down. Hey, go lay down. Right there. Doing really well against a good group of people. You know you got a good crowd at the final table when you see them all the time at the final table. All right, we're back in it. Bigly oof. That's hot. Katie Pierce Hilton. $24 big blinds. This is the most annoying spot right here, the whole disconnection thing. Because this takes forever. There we are. Tyson, lay down. Not gonna have you behind me. This is an automatic check. Hey, don't be behind there. Lay down. Check. Ooh, check fold. Terrible. Yeah, we're folding this. Come on, Shaq. Have a good hand. You had to try. Hey, look, the hand that would have won last hand. Gotta represent strength. There we go. All right, we're gonna fold here. As incredibly tempting as it is to call in position, chips matter. And if Bigly Oof decides, hey, I'm shoving, we don't have the chip stack for that. And everybody is very much playing very carefully. Tim, I kind of have to. Get it in while we still have the better hand. Folding that. What's the next pay jump? Right now, fifth, we have 168 locked up. The next person who gets knocked out, fourth, is 229. Good pay jumps from there. Now, if Shaq has an 8 or even pocket 4s, OMG, you better play this carefully. Because he's been sitting pretty squarely at the top. a good bet, especially if he has a king. Because now he has to decide, was he chasing a flush draw? Yeah. Very good chance. Shaq is so solid, it's scary. He knows his spots. He knows them very well. I mean, I'm not his best friend or nothing, but I recognize. Gonna give me a walk? Or are you gonna raise it? I know I would. Yeah. I'll even show you the fold. 8-7. I mean, Bigley really needs to start thinking about making some moves. Not in that position, I'm not. Alright, ace deuce. Again, I can't call that. I mean, I know exactly what he's doing. He's bullying him. But deep down, come on. Yeah. Good ladder up. Now, granted, that puts me in third place, right behind Perception. But we now have 229 locked up. Super good. Considering that we're 60 bucks in, that means we're just over $160 positive. Always nice. But we still have to play carefully. OMG is the type to have Queen Jack, make no mistake. Alright, Ace Queen. I think this is the part. That was the only move. If I raised minimally, he would have called, and then I have to rely on me actually catching. Damn it, I don't have the ace of hearts, I only have a 5. Check. Can't call with him behind me. See? That's why. Now, strangely enough, I'm rooting for Perception. Nice. I'm gonna flip that. And now we have 312 locked up. Always nice. The only thing is I'm outstacked 2-1 by Shaq and roughly 1.5 by perception. All right, pocket sevens. We're gonna raise that. All right, we have the nuts, so we're gonna wait. Damn it. I thought for sure he had a goddamn king. All right. There we go. Slowly but surely. This is an easy call for Shaq. Okay. Come on, have a queen. This is a pretty clearly a shove. But now we're the chip leader. Well, not anymore, because we're not going to call that. Right, we're going to call that, though. When you're short-handed, ranges can be a lot more fluid. I'm going to call that. I'm going to try. I mean, if he raises, then we got to fold. Yeesh. All right. Bluff got through. Imagine that. Question is, hmm, I can't call that. Ace 10. It's a good hand. I'm raising because I'm in position and I got the monster stack at this particular moment. We'll check it. Pot control, essentially. Ace 9 is perfectly within my range. And we got caught. Fold. Nice hand. I mean, I could have easily checked that, but, you know, aggression being what it is, it's worth it. All right, we're going to call that. All right, we have one heart, but the unfortunate thing is that the queen is pretty close to Perception's range in his position. So he could easily rep it, and there's little to nothing me and or Shaq could do. Of course, Shaq is also perfectly capable of doing a check raise right here, or just flatting. I'm going to fold. And hope to God another heart does not come out. Thank you. Whew. Regardless on who wins this, we do have a new chip leader. I mean, Jack 10 gets there, but, you know, two pair. Can't help that. Yeah, we're going to fold this. Yeah, right now. 312. No. And we have a pair of deuces. I think that queen hits Shaq's raising range much more than it hits Perception's calling range. I don't know. Shaq might be a little in on this one. Yikes. He's by far the chip leader. We'll fold that. And look, the same goddamn hand. Gotta fold it. Nice shove. Gotta fold this one too. Oh. He's not gonna shove every time. We're gonna actually try floating this. Okay. We have a gut shot. Let's check it. All right. We have a combo draw now. That actually improves us quite well. Yeah, we're calling. All right, now all we have is a pair of fives. 6 gets there. Actually going to try to represent that 6. Nice hand. Very nice. I could have bet that so much harder. Hey, look, the 6 I needed. All right. Yeah, we fold. Check. When All right, we're going to limp with this with every intentions of calling perception. We're definitely repping this. There we go. This is pretty much just a fold to any raise. You have to give it a shot. Nice hand. Fold. Calling. He's going to rep that king an awful lot. Unfortunately, when he barrels like that, I'm going to fold. King Jack. We'll check it. I'm shook. Because normally he raises. Gotta fold that. Fold. Sooner or later, I'm going to have to flip with perception. That's just a given. We're not waiting. Check it. We fold that. Come on, Shaq. Trying to make that money, damn it. Okay. I mean, I don't have spades. So this would have been a very scary flop for me. I would have made the straight though. Think I would have won this. Yeah. All right, we're going to call this. Hopefully perception doesn't try going all in. Check. I'm going to check again. I'll fold that. Second place is 424. Come on, bad check. If perception does this, I might have to be that guy. All right, we're gonna just flat call this. It's gonna represent that king an awful lot. All right, we have the ace. No, you don't get to check that. All right. Nice hand. Very nice. Well, we ended up getting third place for 300 some odd dollars. Not bad. Not bad at all. So this is the end of the stream, and maybe see you guys tomorrow, maybe not, but definitely on Saturday for the big one. Deuces. And I'm just going to let this one go as well. Erica, I'm sure you have to go to work. So, love you.